Hey family, it is a video day in May, video number 10. It's Saturday night, and you see your aunties in the bed. I didn't go to Los Angeles today. I just opted out of it. I was telling you guys a couple of days ago that Leela James and a few other people were going to be at it's Obama's Park. It's named after Obama and Michelle and Obama. Michelle and what's her name? Barack. Okay, look. Okay, yeah. So it was at their park in Los Angeles, and I was gonna go, but then I just kind of opted out going. I opted out going for a few reasons. Okay, not just because I was just tired, which yeah, I am a little bit tired, but um it was a few other reasons, and I really choose to not go into it. Okay, and wrong time. Um, and that's another reason too. It's like, damn, me going live, which by now I would have already done it in most years. But, I'm trying to use my words wisely as to what it is that I say. Yeah. Your auntie's using her words wisely because, I'm manifesting some things. I don't want the bad karma on me. And also I'm trying to stay, you know, above board. Okay. And not be brought down to a level that I've graduated from already. I've ascended from that, so it's like it's certain things that I just don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to get down with. Okay. I just don't want to get down with it. So we'll just leave that there. But anyway, as this week begins, well, first of all, what do I have planned for tomorrow? I really don't have much planned. Now, my friend Barbara, she had put me up on all kinds of stuff because it was even in the marina. She had posted on Facebook that her and her friends had went, and she had invited me to come, and I also didn't go there either. But it was live music and everything, and it looked really really nice. My plan is going forward is to get more active and to go outside, to increase my social circle, to meet new people, to go to a lot of places that I've always wanted to go to but I've never been. There's so many things that I want to get down with, but I just hadn't, for various reasons. And it's like I'm getting to that pivotal point in my life now that I'm ready, and I know I've said it for years. Oh, I'm ready, I'm ready, but you're not ready until God said you're ready. And I believe that I'm ready, but if I'm not, then God still gives me these tests that I need to, pass and overcome to ascend to the next level. So, and we can say all we want, what we want to do, but it's not on our timing. See, it's all in divine order and divine timing. So, but as some things are unfolding in my life right now, some really cool things, guys. So, and I plan on becoming more active and, just doing more things. So I'm excited about that. And you guys are going to see that. I just don't want to talk about shit because the enemy is busy, and people try to come in and intercede and try to corral or, change up the dynamics of things. I can't have that happen. Okay. So right now I'm choosing to be mature about things, not crash out. Cause oh my God. Oh my God. I've been pushed to some limits. Okay. And I don't want to go through all those types of things. I much rather prefer to just leave that alone. Leave me alone. Get somebody else to do it. Okay. I don't want to. I'm done here. Okay. There's nothing further. Yeah. So, whew, yeah. But, shit, I slept so good last night. Oh my God. I got up this morning and then, I fed my dogs and everything. And then, Egypt didn't have any, she likes those, it's like bacon strips. I get them from the Dollar Tree. And so she didn't have but a couple left in her little bag. And so I usually give her two at a time. I'll give her one, you know what I'm saying, as a treat in her mouth. And then when she run off, because once I give it to her, she'll run off. And then I'll put another one next to her bowl. Whereas, once she, you know what I'm saying, get done with that, she'll come back and I always got another one. So, but I had noticed that in her little sack, she didn't have but, a couple of little pieces left. And now, like at first they were longer strips, but now the way shit is, tariff and all this other shit, is like shit, they cut them in half. Because at first they was about this long. Now they about that long. Yeah, so yeah. What else I did? Oh, I had to go get me a battery for my smart key because my battery on my dashboard is saying that the smart key battery level is low. So I had to go get that 2032 for that. When I was at the Dollar Tree, y'all, I got me some good books. Let me show you because I have them in the bed with me. Okay. Um, Hold up. All right. This is the first one. It is called Delish. Y'all, I love this kind of stuff, and especially recipe books like this. I absolutely love them. That's one thing I got from my mom that I hold really, really dear, and I still have some of her cookbooks too, and even her recipes that she wrote handwritten on index cards and stuff. Yeah, I still have those things. So anyway, this is called Delish, and it says eat like every day's the weekend. Oh, I can't wait to just get into this. I can't wait to get into that one. Okay, and then the next one is by Hunger Girl. Fast and easy, all natural recipes in 30 minutes or less. So then I have this. And one thing I have also grown to really, really love to do is I love to feast with my friends. I love to feed them. I like to make really hearty dishes and just feed them. That's what I love to do. And so, I have been invited, throughout this past year to different little things, dinner parties and stuff like that. And that is another thing too that I absolutely love. I love to feed my friends and these books right here, I'm just, man, I'm excited, because like now this week is also LACMA. And so my buddy Karen, the one that got me the beautiful glass, she called me today. Well, excuse me, she texted me today to wish me a happy Mother's Day and so on. And so she had asked me, are you going to be at LACMA? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to what I'm going to fix. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to prepare, but I'm going to prepare something. I always do. So, I love a good grazing table, you know. And that, Auntie, what's a grazing table? Well, a grazing table is like a bigger space. than what your charcuterie board or box or bowl or whatever would be. So at this grazing table, you have all kinds of things. You have tiers, and what I mean by tiers is, they come in, you can get them in wood. I have them in wood. I also have them in plastic. I also have them in like glass. And so when you're feasting and serving, you want the highs and lows on the table. So you can put the food on tiers. And then that will give you more diagonal space to work with as opposed to just the whole spread. So then, therefore, it gives the eye a dance, is the way I see it. Especially when you got good, yummy, yummy stuff there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so I love that kind of stuff. And I do want to get to a place where I begin to have dinner parties and stuff at my house. That is part of my path, too. Is that I want to have dinner parties and such at my house, and my friends come over and we feast and I feed them, and we have afternoon tea and stuff like that, and, serious brunches and stuff. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So the this week, getting prepared for LACMA, and y'all, one thing that I do want to do for LACMA, World LACMA, and also with like the festivals and stuff that I go to and stuff. I want some serious card tables and domino tables and playing board games and card games and stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. See, my parents were big whist players, okay? Got a trophy and everything, okay? And so they would host at our house, bid whist and spade tournaments and games and stuff like that. And my mom loved board games. We had Clue and Payday and Monopoly and stuff like that. And so she just loved those things. And I love those things too. I absolutely love those things. And like this week at LACMA, man, and it's like, I don't want to be so forthright, but man, I want me a good friend that I could play games with. You know what I mean? And I don't want to just be asking people, oh, excuse me, do you play games? I don't want to do that, but I want to create the atmosphere. Okay? I want to create the atmosphere for some games to be played, you know. And I want to have that, and I so yeah. And so probably tomorrow I'll show you guys, cuz I have like this little basket that I have for this very thing I'm speaking of. And maybe that's in the morning. That's what we'll discuss, and then I'll show you the different little games and stuff that I have that I'm gonna bring out at the festivals and bring out at LACMA, and and stuff like that, and just get some games going. I just like that kind of stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna go over what I'm going to prepare. We're gonna go over the spread, because my car, yeah, I had to put my car in the shop. But when I had put my car in the shop, it's been months back. But I had to take everything out of the trunk of my car because the battery's in the trunk. So my trunk is empty. So I took all of my stuff out of there, all of my tables, my chairs, and all those things and stuff. And even my basket doesn't fit in my trunk anyway. But well, you know what? Maybe I'll try to see if she will fit now that everything is out of there. It would be good if she does. But she usually sits on the back seat of my car, because she didn't fit in the trunk. But there was so much stuff in the trunk anyway, man. That's probably could have been the corporate. But anyway, so we're going to prepare for LACMA. And I'm going to show you guys what LACMA is and all about it. So that is our excursion of the week. That will be our field trip. And so we're just going to have fun with some stuff. I'm going to talk a little bit. Some videos will be longer than some, shorter than others. Some days, I'm going to be talking about health. Some days I'm going to be talking about, what I'm saying, food, or You know, some days I might just be pissed off. I don't know. But I'm going to just take my time with it and do it at my comfort level. And we're just going to get through this video day in May. And I just want to share what I can share with you. All right, family. I love you guys. Good night.